Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps. It's finally time to continue the Grand Campaign and our historical setup. It has been a little bit of a break, but I should be back on schedule again. So let's see what we can do here. Well, hello everyone in the chat, and let's switch to the game and see what we are facing today. Greetings once again, Herr General. I trust you and your men are ready for action now that your week's rest has ended. Yeah? Although France's allies have fled the continent or surrendered, the French foolishly continue to resist. They have reorganized their surviving forces and are attempting to form a new line on the Somme and Aisne rivers. You have been tasked to breach this final line of defense. The French are nearing the very end of their reserves, but they are not depleted yet, so you should still be prepared to encounter serious resistance as well as coordinated counterattacks from the direction of Vouziers. Good luck, Herr General. While struggling a little bit with the French names, especially the name of the scenario is a little bit difficult for non-French speakers. It's something, well, don't quote me on that. I really can't do it properly. It's something like Reims, no, I can't do it. Let's simply not use the name of this city. I even looked it up and tried the pronunciation, but I completely failed. I'm not very good at French. So let's take a look. Once again, we didn't get an SE unit, but I'm already used to that. Honestly, I don't count on getting any SE units anymore because the AI simply stopped giving us SE units, it seems. I'm not sure if I even got a single one in the whole campaign, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the condition of our forces first. So the infantry can get normal replacements, definitely. That's dropping slightly below 2 stars, but that doesn't matter. The first fight in it will be up again, so that shouldn't be too expensive. The pioneers, yeah, they're expensive, but I think we will invest 24 prestige here. Definitely invest 53 prestige here. The tanks should be fine, except this one, so that's 47, that's not too bad. Good thing we are using cheap tanks. And yeah, I think just checking if everything is working looks good. Yeah, already at 3 stars, but we will drop him. I want to save as much prestige as possible. Scouts. Yeah, the anti-tank cannon, I think we'll invest a little bit into that one. Here we are at almost 3 stars. 42, that's pretty expensive, so let's do regular replacements on the Panzerjäger. The artillery we will leave for now. And I think our fighters are well experienced. We can, wow, this one is already at maximum experience. Okay, can save a little bit on them. And the level bombers would be extremely expensive, so we'll definitely go for normal replacements on them. But we have to be a little bit more careful. Our Heinkel already dropped below 2 stars, so that's not promising. I will think about overstrengthening units later, and I think this map is a great opportunity. I already did look a little bit at the map just to find out where this city is. Vouziers. So the counterattacks are going to start from this direction. So if you take a look at the strategic map, this is a perfect opportunity to introduce our second Panzer division. So Vouziers is here, so I'm expecting to face the stronger resistance on the eastern flank. So we will use the 10th Panzer division here, and we will drop the 8th Panzer division on the other side. Hopefully they will face not so much resistance, but all my units now pretty much are at the same level. Only one infantry unit is lagging a little bit behind. So I think we should be good here. Regarding strategy, I'm not sure. This is a huge map, and it seems we have too little units to cover everything. So we will have to be creative here. A lot of the targets are on the western side. Actually, not a lot going on the eastern side, but we will still have to counter the push and yeah, try to take Retel because we need this airfield. I think that's one of the key features of this map, because we need a base of operations and we kind of have to deal with this counterattack. On the other side, we could do a complete outflanking maneuver, push down the line and swing back. And yeah, I'm not sure about Barry or Buck. Maybe we will take it right away, but we could take it in a swinging maneuver as well. But that might not be possible if we get drawn to the center a little bit by heavy resistance. So yeah, we will see. We will have to decide on the fly what we are actually going to do here. So that's it. Let's see now, actual deployment. Another thing that's interesting or problematic are those two targets in the center right away. They are a distraction, but I don't want to leave them open, so I think I will deal with them. And one way to deal with them quickly definitely is Oledir. So we'll give him the usual overstrengths and set him up so we can quickly get rid of them and join the regular attack. We'll give him a gun from the 8th Panzer Division. And I think that's all I want to commit here. I don't expect there to be huge forces in here. That would be rather, yeah, unexpected and not very logical. Then we want to have infantry ready to attack down here. So that's 8th Panzer Division. Go up, attack. And I want the heavy infantry to be able to do something right away. And one artillery to support. We want one scout. Yeah, let's keep it on the road. And then let's take a look at the other side. So 10th Panzer Division Pioneers, I think that's good. We can always quickly move them. We'll drop a scout. We'll drop one piece of artillery. Second one. And Then we'll take a look at the tank situation. I'll just drop them down on the map and maybe switch around things later. So that's 8th Panzer Division. And ideas area, yeah, I'm going to sell the Samoa, but it's kind of a reserve at the moment. It has 3 experience on it, so I could upgrade it to another tank. That's a slight bonus. So we'll see. So anti-tank equipment I definitely want to give to the side where the counter-attack is expected. That's our spotting tank, so we might not even use our scout here. I will think about that. We need infantry. Then I want to deploy some of the Air Force. Since we're not knowing what we are running into it, we have to deploy all of our fighters. Then we'll definitely want a Stuka to deal with the counterattack. We might still want level bombers, but depends a little bit on how much room we still have for deployment. So we have one big tank here, one big tank here. Yeah, let's... 2 infantry units probably are not enough, so let's go with 3 on this side. Let's put down the rather green infantry unit. Just to be able to force our way through all those city hexes. Yeah, I think more tanks probably are advisable. We still have a little bit of room. The 88 should be deployed. That's a given. So 4 units to go. Let's see. What we could do is upgrade our Panzer 1 to give our 8th Panzer Division a little bit more punch, and I think that's what I'm going to do. That's costly, but we will have to do it eventually anyways. And that should give us a lot more punch. But still thinking about it. I think in the infantry department we are absolutely good here. We have a core Bricken Pioneer here, so we can cross. This should be fine. We are definitely lacking on the side of the 8th Panzer Division, so let's do it. Let's get another Panzer 4 into the mix. And 3 infantry units, 1 scout, 2 artillery. I think this is a good mix. Here we have 4 infantry, 3 tanks, more anti-tank equipment. I think that's fine. So that leaves 2 units to be deployed, and that might be Helmut Land. and the level bomber that's lagging a little bit behind, just to be able to bombard and scout a little bit ahead. So that completes our setup process. So now, do we want to use overstrengths on something? I don't think so. We invested a little bit prestige in upgrading a Panzer 4. We are lacking a Panzer 3 on this side, but we have the Panzerjäger instead. So that should be good. We have the Stuka. We have Helmut Land. So I think that's fine. So a little bit nervous. 30 minutes into the game. So that's always the mark I'm aiming for the setup process. Let's see what awaits us. First turn, great weather. We have 20 turns to complete all of our objectives. If we only get a marginal victory, I think that's fine. So there's only high gravity shadow. There's only garrison units around here. That's promising. Not a garrison unit, so we're kind of pushing into empty territory here. We will keep everything out of vision range. That's absolutely a given. I don't think they will counterattack here blindly at this early stage. And there are garrison units all the way. Crap. That's less than ideal. There could be more in here. Let's try to get a better idea. So definitely underestimated their defensive capabilities on this side. And the Stuka, as always, misses a lot. I don't have the speed or the range to go around them. But I think I will deploy another tank to the side. Can't use the scout tank. Just to give mass attack bonus. And be done with this problem quickly. So it probably is a good thing we pushed into this side area, because there indeed seems to be a force hidden in here. At least a smaller force. And I'm a little bit worried about the movement pattern of Oledir. But that's clear. We'll have to deal with the anti-aircraft cannon. Already losing precious overstrengths, and this gun will come back, but I don't think I care about it anymore, because I think we can take out the cities quickly here, withdraw our air force, and then the anti-aircraft cannon can't take anything back. So no point in destroying it or further damaging it. That won't help. So now we have a better idea what's going on around here. we can start to push and finally make some progress. Scout tank and only garrison units around here, so they won't reinforce. That's good news, and this is our first trap opportunity. The question is, do I want to destroy them right away? We could do it, but it's a little bit risky in my opinion. So I think I will rather use this guy to spot for the enemy air force and then take some pot shots. But I definitely want infantry units to be able to attack. And yeah, those guys, we don't have any victory locations to the north, I think. So he's unlikely to simply get moving and do something. So knowing he's there, I think is enough, because I'm not planning on a frontal assault here. We'll try to cross and take them out from behind. So again, I don't see much need to deal with this anti-tank cannon. Yeah, and Luxembourg, I could use a fighter to finish him off, but that does little good because he is only a garrison unit, so he won't reinforce. And yeah, I'm just thinking about how to deploy him. I don't want to expose myself, and I'm not sure how much we are in a race against time and how much risk I have to take in going forward. But going so far forward doesn't accomplish anything because I can't hit anyways. And using the transport to go forward is always an option. So I think just to be ready and flexible, I could use this force, this artillery, to destroy the gun, because why not? We can do it. And this way we are a little bit more blocking them, so I think that's fine. So there could be quick units that react to our push, like a scout. They always love to send scouts in suicide attacks, so that's not fine. Let's try to do double layer traps here. So now both tanks are an option. Yeah, let's do it that way. So on this side it seems we are not noticed, so we'll use this opportunity to get the better idea what's in this pocket. But doesn't seem to be much, and we can already scout ahead. Not much going on here either, so it's safe to approach here a little bit. So that concludes the first turn. Let's hope it was successful. We already ran into some traps, but dealt with them. Good. Fine. And now this anti-aircraft cannon actually is a problem, so we have to deal with it because otherwise we can't finish off their air force. And yeah, the Heinkel did extremely well, so that's good. Interesting that they did go all the way up here. But this certainly is going to distract us a lot. So what are our options here? We'll definitely have to sort out this one, but first let's try finishing off the first bomber. That's good. He did a little bit of damage. I should have used the 88. That was very stupid. Now I don't have enough firepower to finish off those two guys, I think, but they are not too dangerous. So let's continue with a slow and methodical approach. Anti-aircraft fire dealt with. Now I want my fighters in a position so they will provide mass attack bonus on 2 units each. And then I think we are going to need Helmut Land here. So let's try our luck. Promising. That could work. Nope, it doesn't work. But we still dealt a huge blow to them, and yeah, one is going to get back. Slight error in usage of our fighters. Yeah, in this area I didn't forget to protect this bomber. I simply didn't expect them to attack here. And I think it's a waste to use all the deer to take a city. He's our special elite guy. He has more important things to do. So we'll immediately send him downwards to take out this city. It's Sisson. And I don't think I want to use they're pretty entrenched, and the Heinkel whiffed on dealing with them. So I don't want to use artillery here. That's the main point. So one of the tanks can take out this target. This I think we can leave up. doesn't do us any good to destroy it. I'm trying to find my bearing on the map, so it's a little bit of a slower process at the moment. Let's see, we definitely have to get rid of this French infantry. We save the ammo. Then we'll use our scout tank to get a better idea what's going on. And here is the French counterattack. We found them. Okay, that's problematic, to say the least. That might be the end of our Bricken Pioneer, but who knows? Let's see. We are fully in vision range here. But they will move up. Maybe we can even trap them if they attack. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll give them a little bit of protection at least. Nope. Make sure we are not getting too hurt by any units going in here. Let's take a look. That's fine. We need our anti-tank equipment as soon as possible. And now they don't have any scouting information in the center, so we can safely relocate. I don't think we'll get the 88 in a useful position. So we might as well try to shoot down any attacking bombers. This should be okay. That looks clear. He has a vision range of 2. But I don't mind if they see my infantry. But I want artillery in the back, unseen. I want the truck to move in the back unseen. Same is true for the tank, but I don't have a good spot for him. Poking in here. There could be anti-tank positions on the hills. So I think we'll fully commit to the outflank plan, because this bridge seems to be open and this doesn't seem to be a good spot to do any crossing maneuvers. So we simply are not going to do it. And then let's hope we are not completely screwed. So they got us a little bit out of position here. That's not good, because I didn't expect them to be deployed here in a forward position. I expected a counterattack coming up from down here. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we will give him reinforcements. That doesn't matter. Ah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's still good. Whew. First dicey situation. All the year, doing all the year stuff. The lighter tanks can do the cleanup duty in the back. And this is actually 8th Panzer Division. So he is supposed to be on this side. This is 10th Panzer Division. So we could switch them out. They can change tanks. Then let's do the easy stuff first. Once again, we can use the tanks to grab the city because they are quick. That looks safe enough, interestingly enough. So we are completely pushing into an open flank here. That's interesting. So good job, we sent the 8th Panzer Division over here. Let's see, now we want to set up artillery. Infantry. We'll send it forward. Artillery like that, so we can attack at the same turn. Here it seems to be good. We can use a tank to take out this location. I don't... Yeah, not sure what to do with Oladir, because the movement options are a little bit awkward. I have to run over those hills, and I don't trust them. We have more important stuff to do. The Stuka is not performing at all. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. The cavalry has to go because it's providing a lot of vision. And there might be more in the background here, so that's definitely not a safe spot to be in. And I want to do multiple things here. This is providing vision. Don't want that. And it already allows us to cross here, but I still want to get rid of the cavalry unit. Still, let's see how much damage we can do. And we don't have to deal with the tank at the moment, so I'm more interested in dealing with the cavalry. Slightly out of range. And we need this airfield. That's absolutely imperative. No artillery in the background. Good news. And we're taking a lot of chip damage here. That's not ideal, but it seems the counterattack is not that strong after all. So it should be okay to focus our effort on getting across here and taking this vital airfield. This seems empty. Good enough, so let's set up so that we can really get across next turn. Here we can move forward and nah. I kind of want to be in range to shell this target. And here I think I'm really going to switch out units. There doesn't seem to be a lot in the way here, so for now I'm fine with the 38T to take over the role of the Panzer IV, and our tank forces here are already suffering a little bit, so we'll switch roles. Fuel situation on the Heinkel still is good. The fighters could use some refueling. Here we are out of vision range, so that's not an issue. And here we will need some protection at least. The only thing visible at the moment is yeah, we know because we have the scout tank here. We are in control of the situation. So we'll protect the Panzerjäger here. And make sure all our other assets are getting refueled. And we will use Helmut Land to gain awareness of the situation in here. Looks good, so that might be an opportunity for Ole Deer. Yeah, to do some more sniping, perfect. So maybe we can get across here. Doesn't seem like there's any covering artillery, so that's a good position to breach their line of defense. So next line will be 38T going forward. Refueling. This airfield here is something we desperately need. In case there's more to the south, we'll stay as is. The Brücken Pioneer, 38 prestige, that's not something I want to invest. don't see any purpose in using them actually. Maybe to force my way across here, but we almost already have the bridge, so yeah, no point in doing that. Maybe we'll use him as a blocker in case of a counterattack, but they most likely run into this infantry unit that is holding the forest. So not too worried on this side. I'll get the 88 in a better position in case there are further tanks down there. And that's good. Let's end the turn and see what the French can throw at us. Right beneath the Stuka. That's how we like it, but we don't like our Panzer IV to get mauled here. And something to do for the 88, but I will think about that because now their fighter will be repaired. We definitely have to be aware of that. We have to be aware there is an anti-tank unit in one of those forest locations. So we'll go around, take out the city. That's easy. So, next up, Ordeer. Provide a little bit of intel what's in the background. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Do we want to bring up support? I don't think so, but this is an ideal trap location. We can offer them our damaged Heinkel and then take them out with a fighter, I think. We'll see about that, but that's definitely an option I will keep in mind. But another bridge is secure. Not too sure what's going on. But having a scout or... Ah, damn it, I can't. That was complete misplacement of units. I always do that. You can't go onto a bridge like this. You have to use the road. Ah, that's super annoying. One option is to brute force our way into it. Using mass attack bonus, but then we are giving up the initiative with the scout. Because now, right now we could already poke into a lot of places. Let's see. Completely out of range. Yeah, we... Yeah, let's set up the trap first. I think that's a very good idea. That way we are protected. And that's a very juicy target. I hope they will fall for it. Then let's deal with the situation. Let's see. You... I think we'll let the Char B move up. We can hopefully trap it. And dear Zero, no, it's not 88 time. I don't want to use the 88 here. I want to use it to trap the Char B. Well, it's kind of 88 time, I guess. The trick will be to deny them vision. The Char B is going to move up. He seems to be on a pre-programmed attack course. And then we can hopefully deal with it. Let's see. That's safe enough. That did nothing. It's always promising. Good thing I have multiple units ready. Yeah, and our rolls are not the greatest. It's always a little bit annoying to get damaged like that. And now I would love to have a scout ready. We could walk into a major trap that way. But at least now we are out of vision range. That's already good. Let's kill the Hotchkiss. And let's hope and pray that there's not a major tank force. That's good. So, this is even open. Even better. Go! Well, our setup completely worked, it seems. So now we only have to trap the Char B. Which direction is it likely to go? We are in control of their vision. This might have triggered them, but the planes are going to move first. He can go 4. But through the forest he will be slowed down in a major way. It would be so good to have the movement hero I have on Mannstein difficulty. Then we have to deal with so much to do. I'm completely overwhelmed. But nothing I can do. So let's go with the idea of brute forcing our way into here. Well, so much for that. Yeah, it was costly, but maybe in the end worth it. Because now we are already in control of the situation and can recklessly advance our units. That's going to save us a lot of time in the long run. We could set up one piece of artillery to attack Barry up. Yeah, there might be anti-tank units in the back. Do I want to know? Or do we go with the outflanking plan? Now, on the positive side, I think I want to know. I'm too curious. But then I can't get across anyways. Nah. Let's use the road network. And get ready to do something. So this is going well for now. Nothing I have to protect or hit at the moment. Vision range of 1, so that's not an issue. The tank will use, well, the plan is the infantry will destroy the gun, then the tank can move up to destroy the anti-aircraft cannon, but we still need more information what's in the background. So we can move up, hit the anti-aircraft cannon with the artillery. So this way we have proper support lined up. We are out of vision range here. And now the only puzzle we have to solve is this Jar B. That's tricky. It could go in this direction, or it could go in this direction. So it's more likely... Do we have any major victory locations secured? No, we don't. So I don't know which way they are likely to go. This way it will be blocked. And if it goes around, I don't think I care, because then it's away from the anti-aircraft capabilities. Yeah, and Luxembourg, that's a good idea. I think we'll put the infantry into the city, the 88 downwards. Yeah, move up the artillery. That way we can deal with it. The only issue now is... Well, the fighter was not moved onto this airfield, so it's most likely down here or down here. So it won't come back this turn, because I don't think they're in range to have already repaired it. I don't think there will be a blind run into here. This is the only thing they can see at the moment. I would very much love to reinforce this Panzer IV with normal replacements. It will drop below 2 stars, but it will, over the course of the scenario, I think it will go back up. Because if, the problem is, if he goes like this, smashes my repairing tank, I'm very sad. So I will have to get him out of the way. That way I can't repair him. But I guess that's fine. Will protect our most vulnerable units around here. I don't dare protecting him. Here we are on a hope and pray course of action. Let's peek. Nothing going on. So Oladier can continue his shock trooper advance. And the 38T will go in the back and do the cleanup duty. So I think we're going to watch the French turn and then we'll make a first break. But this is a very complicated scenario. Well, their position is not that strong at the moment, but it's extremely complicated because, yeah, it's completely imbalanced. Not that it's unfair, but you're pushing into open territory here. The center is surprisingly open, but it seems there's a huge counterattack coming up. So we'll have to maybe even form a defensive line. So the main bulk of the enemy forces still will be in the back here. I hope we have drawn all the enemy units out of this salient here, but maybe not. And then we still have to reach those locations in the south. But we are only on turn 4, so I think we are fine at the moment. Let's watch what the French are doing. That's kind of disappointing. The Charby didn't fancy his chances here. But time for a first break. And maybe we are not able to push through here at the moment. But we'll try our best and we have to get rid of the air defenses. And next turn, definitely there will be a fighter ready for them. So we'll see. So that I don't forget to do this, I'm doing right away. Let's, 5 minutes break. And then I will be back. I will do a little bit longer breaks because I need to regain my full concentration. For now, we have done, I think, extremely fine. No major blunders. The traps we ran into, we were able to deal with. I hope he is set on hold position, otherwise he will crawl towards my victory locations, but don't think that's going to happen. So, thanks for watching, has been great, see ya in a few minutes, bye.